to him. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Again, it's Mixon. There he goes, right side. He's on his way. Joe Mixon. And all the way in for the touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dragons have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Kadarius Toney going to elect to bring this one out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. They're on the 21-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Now Murray off play action. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Murray now to throw. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 yards that time, and a Bills 1st down.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that 1st down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
The Bills at 2-3 here to begin the new season. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They get the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
2-2.
First down, Murray. Escaping the pressure right. Past the 20, 10, 5, and he gets it all the way down to the 3. A big play here for Buffalo. 44 yards. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Swift is in. Touchdown, Bills. coming up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Back to Mixon on first down. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Throwing is Wilson. This goes out wide for Mixon. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Well, this defense for the Bills, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
Yeah, they held them completely out of the end zone, just held them to a field goal. So they're not just hoping for a repeat here. They're hoping to do it even better. A shutout is their goal.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. On now is the punter, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Rodgers on the return. So a 56-yard punt. They'll net 41 after the 15-yard return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Murray. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. That'll give him 8 that time. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Murray going to throw. That'll be caught. It's Toney. Touchdown, Bills. Kadarius Toney, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Now Wilson. That pass complete to Moore. So he stopped for no gain. And 3rd and 1 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Mixing up the middle. And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Wilson going to change things up here. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. From the 35, here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Wilson. And the pass to Henry is intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. Inside the 10. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. And on that one, with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Mixon will try the right side. Fighting through. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and a yard. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Third down and 10. They go play action with Wilson. Under pressure, and they get it to him again. Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on fourth. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Oh, they try lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held it, they might go for it again.
This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
They're going on fourth down. It's Wilson. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Bills are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Murray. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Short pass here taken in by Laporta. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
To throw, it's Murray. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Cam Smith. Fighting his way through contact. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw here into the hands of Moore. And he's brought down. First down now, but that clock rolling. Wilson to Mixon on the check down. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. There's Wilson to throw. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Bills will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
To throw is Murray. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now Murray. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And McLaurin, the motion man right. Murray to air it out again. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A gain of 32 that time. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. They'll motion McLaurin left. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. Out route looking for McLaurin. He's got him. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half. A chance to really cap off a big 1st half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Kadarius Toney as the 1st half is winding down. And the Bills would extend their lead here just before halftime. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Penny, a first down carry. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. And this one is right through. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Here's Tony to return it as he brings it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. Murray now. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. Murray now on 1st down. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown. Romeo Doubs, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25. is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, they'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. Let's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Looking left side, and now a fumble. The ball's out, and he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game.
Mixon hit, and all the ball is out. Now this is picked up by the Bills, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
They may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them passive, has it? I mean, they've dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And Brandon, you know that all blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback and the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in a running game, and they did it to perfection and caused a fumble there.
Took away the gaps, took away the holes, took away the football. They'll bring a tight end in motion right. Play fake. Murray. That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And it is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Romeo Doubs with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Bills take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here. There he goes, left side. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. And even 150 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Double count right here, double count.
Here's Wilson. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll give it to Mixon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Good job right there. Good job right there.
On second and goal, here's the option. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Russell Wilson keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Dragons get a bit closer. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will cut this lead down to 25.
42. Dragons 17. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. Here's Tony to return it as he brings it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Murray now on 1st down. Flush to his right. A short throw hauled in by Trimble. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. That is caught by Laporta. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That's one.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier. He wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. This to Laporta, right side. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. In motion, the tight end. On 2nd down, Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. Touchdown, Bills! Sam Laporta from 13 yards out. And the Bills start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
1st down and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. This will be caught. Judy. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
And the Tokyo 1st down.
Play action. It's Wilson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. Touchdown! Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Dragons get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will cut this lead down to 25.
Dragons 24. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Here's Tony to return it as he brings it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They could definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive. The throw from Tony is intercepted. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. After the interception, here's Wilson. Complete. It's Henry. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 12-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Out to his left. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. Mixon with a first down carry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
Second and goal at the Bills' 6-yard line.
Here's Wilson to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. DJ Moore from 6 yards away. And the Dragons take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Extra point try now from Dicker. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18.
Makes the score Bills 49, Dragons 31. Cameron Dicker.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Here's Tony to return it as he brings it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over at first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think they might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he trotted out here for this series.
And that's caught inside the 35. A big play here for Buffalo. 49 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. That'll be caught. It's Tony. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the
9. That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
Here's Swift. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
Now Murray. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. Touchdown! DeAndre Swift. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bills are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Tempo.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Bills are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 5-yard line.
A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And they work this out past the 25. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. That's to the tight end, Laporta.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
15 more yards. That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Murray again. That's complete to Laporta. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 25 yards that time.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Murray. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Murray looks to throw again, second and 10. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Kenny Moore. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because
He's got a man, complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a first and 10. Here's Wilson. And oh my goodness, here's a fifth interception. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Bills are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this two-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost like they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Coach.
Back to throw it, Murray. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. One last shot for Wilson. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. And is this defense